Hey there, Melanie Nelson here, author, international trainer, and speaker, and entrepreneur. I've been in business my whole adult life. I absolutely love serving other people and the world through business and really providing value. I've always strived to be and become the best in my field or whatever industry I happen to be working in. And I came across these laws of compensation, which have been taught by many thought leaders over the years, included in books and talks and things like that. And I went, that's why. That's one of the many reasons why I'm at where I'm at today. And I wanted to share them with you today. And it's called the law of compensation. And there's really three laws that are at work here to really determine how much you're making and why you're making what you make. So first law of the law of compensation is there a need for what you do? Number two is, what is your ability to do it? And what is the difficulty in replacing you? So let's use some examples here to really hit this home. Is there a need for what you do? Now, if you fry French fries at McDonald's, there's a need for what you do. But your ability to do it does not really factor in, because a monkey could be trained to do that. And so you could be the best French fryer, and you could work your way up the McDonald's chain of command. However, your ability to do what you do isn't really a huge factor. Number three is the difficulty in replacing you, and there isn't a difficulty in replacing you. Hence why it is a minimum wage job. It is a stepping stone. That's what a minimum wage job is, by the way. It's a stepping stone to greater things. It's not somewhere you should stay. It should be teenagers rotating through during their high school years, right? That's what it was always intended for. Now let's talk about brain surgeons. Now, is your ability to do that well factor in? Absolutely. Is there a need for what you do? Yes. And is there a difficulty in replacing you? Yes. Hence, why the income of a brain surgeon is so much higher. Think about the investment and time and years put into mastering that particular industry or craft. So hence why it's so difficult to replace you, right? Now, let's talk about something else. Something maybe a little more controversial. How about professional athletes? Is there a need for what they do? There might not be a need, but there is a market, and that is your fault, okay? And I say that with as much love as I possibly can muster, because I love sports. So sports are amazing and fun and awesome, and it creates culture and camaraderie and community, and it's just a good time. But because it's such a market, because you watch it, you pay attention to it, it's important to you, and maybe it isn't you specifically, but the masses, North America, even Europe, sports are huge, right? In all of the world, sports are big. So yes, there is an absolute need for what they do. It's a cultural thing. And their ability to play the game, whatever game or sport it is important, is it not? Yes, they invest their entire childhood, their entire being, all of their time, their sweat, tears, energy, and joy into one thing, into one game, at the lottery chance of making it. And so their ability plays a huge part of the compensation and the difficulty in replacing them. There's always someone ready to come up in the next ranks, but not necessarily as talented, right? I mean, how to find another Tom Brady, how to find another Brett Favre, some of these legends, right? So these three things will always play a factor in the kind of income or residual income you create through your career, your job, or your business. Now, the teachers, everybody's like, oh, sports stars make too much and teachers don't make enough. Yes, there's a need for what teachers do. Does their ability factor into it? Probably not as much as it should, frankly. Number three is difficult in replacing you. Absolutely not. There's always kids graduating from college. So everything is always in alignment with these 3 laws of compensation. And if you want to increase your compensation, there's a couple things you have to do. You have to focus on your contribution, on the value you're bringing to the marketplace, how much you care about the people that you are serving, because chances are in a job, in a career, in a business, you are serving something. You're serving a purpose, you're serving people, you're serving whatever the case might be. And what I mean is by service of heart, not you're a servant, you're a slave. If you feel that way, you shouldn't be doing what you're doing. You have to know why you're doing what you do. And no one explains that better than Simon Sinek, the best-selling author of Start With Why, and the Golden Circle YouTube clip of his TED Talk is one of the #1 most viewed TED Talks. It's absolutely incredible. And so mastering, that's the other thing, becoming a master at what you do, right? Caring about what you do, making sure that you are making a valuable contribution, knowing why you're doing what you're doing, and mastering your industry, mastering your art, and always striving to be the best within whatever you're doing, and you will see that increase. And so I want to thank you for watching this video and checking out my YouTube channel. There's more to come. And so this is one of my first videos I'm posting, so I just want to say welcome. I've been training on stages internationally and all over North America for the better part of 12 years. And I'm just getting around to this online YouTube video stuff. So hey, thanks for watching. Looking forward to seeing you again.